Oh, I hate my knee, oh, I hate my knee, oh, I hate my knee, 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 knee. Alright, so I'm on my way to the doctor's office where they're going to check out my knee and tell me I need surgery once again. That'll be 2 surgeries in 1 year on my knee. 2 torn meniscuses in 1 year. This is ridiculous. The crazy part is every time it happens, I'm not doing anything strenuous. I'm not doing anything I'm not doing any type of physical activity every time my knee messes up, so I'm not sure what's going on. On a lighter note, this surgery, the meniscus scope, is so much easier than the ACL reconstruction I had to go through a few years back. That was miserable. The meniscus scope, you know, I can pretty much walk that same day. The ACL reconstruction, yeah, I wasn't walking for about 2.5 weeks, I think. So we'll see what the doctor says. Well, I just want to know why it keeps happening when I'm not active anymore. You know, I could understand like when I used to play softball, injuring it, but it's only started really happening ever since I stopped. Hey, just wanted to give you guys an update on my knee. Went in and saw the doctor today, and basically what he told me is he really didn't have a clue what was going on. He had me do some like lunges and bends and kneels and just trying to figure out what the situation was, and he couldn't figure it out really. So he decided to do an x-ray. The x-ray came back negative. Nothing showed up on the x-ray. So what they decided to do, because they really can't figure out what's going on, they decided to go ahead and do an MRI on Friday. And I'm a little bit worried because when they sent me in to do the x-ray, they tried to x-ray my right knee, and it's my left knee that's messed up. So I'm not sure what's going on there. I actually had to correct them to make sure they x-rayed the correct knee and not the wrong knee. But once they got that kind of straightened out, they still just didn't really seem to know what's going on with my knee. Right now, no surgery, and I really don't want to have another surgery because that just, who wants to have another surgery? I mean, that's just, yeah. And I've got some really bad news today. Really, really sad news. You know, and I don't know how to break this to you guys, but the Red Sox are not going to be in the playoffs this year. The even sadder part is it actually happened on probably one of the best nights of baseball ever. So here's the scenario. You had the Red Sox playing the Orioles and the Rays playing the Yankees. If both teams win, they play each other in a 1-game playoff tomorrow. If both teams lose, they play each other in a 1-game playoff tomorrow. And if either one wins and the other loses, that person's in and the other one's out. So it started off really well for the Red Sox because not only did they have a 4-3 lead for most of the game, the Yankees took a 7-0 lead on the Rays and pretty much looked like they had that one locked up. As a matter of fact, in the 7th inning, a lot of the Rays fans were leaving to go home. Little did they know the Rays were going to stage probably one of the best comebacks ever in baseball. They ended up coming back and tying it up in the bottom of the 9th and taking it all the way to 12 innings. Now the Red Sox, on the other hand, in the bottom of the 9th, they had a 1-run lead with 2 outs and 2 strikes. All they needed was 1 more strike, and they lived to play another day. They couldn't get it, and they had given up 2 runs and losing the game. So now all their hopes are rested on the Yankees finishing this one off and coming back and winning in the 12th inning. However, the Rays and Evan Longoria had other things in mind. Almost 3 minutes to the moment that the Red Sox lost, Evan Longoria hits a solo shot to left field to win the game and send the Rays into the postseason and the Red Sox home. So, I mean, probably one of the most awesome combination of games to watch at one time ever. So much excitement, so much drama, so much stress. So congratulations to the Rays. You guys deserve it. Now, a funny side note is I actually attended the very first Tampa Bay Rays game ever. It was back in 1998 when I lived in Sarasota and worked at the airport, and my boss at the airport had 2 tickets to the game that night. It was the inaugural game, the inaugural season, and he ended up giving away, and I ended up getting him. So I ended up taking my grandpa. Me and him went up to the game, and I think they played Detroit, and I think they lost. They weren't very good back then. But at least I got that little bit of piece of history where I was actually at one of the original games. And what's funny is if you go to like a Cardboard Heroes or, you know, some sports shop, they've got one of those long pictures of the very first game at the Rays Stadium, and there's a Southwest Airlines sign in the left field. Me and my grandfather are right over the S, front row of the outfield. So next time you see that picture, check it out because I'm in it. Alright guys, so thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to click thumbs up on the video. Check out all the links down below in the litter box. Daily Booth, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, it's all down there. And go vote. You've only got a couple more days left to vote on the contest, and right now, there's 2 guys getting their butts kicked by a girl. So make sure you guys take care of that, and as always, I like to leave you something a little bit crazy, a little bit funky every night, and tonight is no different. This is a pilgrim. This is a pilgrim without a head. Any questions? Alright, I know that was a little bit random, but there's a reference to the 80s there. Can you name it? Put it down in the comments down below, and I'll see you tomorrow.